Hi everyone, it's Jenny Z again. I told you I'd be back. This is my next Facebook Live, and this Facebook Live is all about Reiki First Degree and why I nickname it the devotion to self. So, if there is one takeaway that I would like you to have about Reiki First Degree, when I teach it, is that although you are technically learning how to do table treatments and chair treatments, ultimately what you can just kind of forget about that. That's kind of like, an additional component to level 1. And even though we spend a pretty good chunk of time on it, what I really want to capture in level 1 or first degree is the devotion to self and knowing yourself and knowing your internal environment, knowing the depths of how you communicate with energy. That is super important to me, and that is super important to cultivate in this practice. So before you can lay your hands on any other person, what my mentor Julie McDonald says is know thyself. That is something she says in her mentor program, is to know thyself. That is the most essential part of the first degree Reiki training. And what we do in that training is really delve into the ins and outs, using multiple methods, whether you're a visual learner, you're a tactile learner, kinesthetic, whether lecture is very good for you, you're a note taker. I think it's super, super important to cultivate how you communicate with yourself and how you communicate with your energy and how you get to know your own energy. That is super essential, because we can't have people going around working with clients and getting lost in the energy. So something that you have to water the seeds for in Reiki level 1 is to be able to stand in your own energy and know what that feels like, and know when it is that you're quite possibly merging with your client, know quite possibly when you're taking things on from your client, and whether that's emotionally, energetically, if you can feel it in your body. And so these are all themes that we explore in Reiki level 1. So who is this class for? This class is for someone who is looking to be able to establish a relationship within themselves. This is for someone who is ready to come into the stillness and to be able to sit with whatever comes up. This is for someone who isn't looking for another certificate in their binder of achievements. This is for someone who really, really wants to look at that certificate and say, I really have a grasp on Reiki First Degree, and I am confident in my skills to be able to know how to work within myself, and I'm ready to start learning how to go deeper within myself and start to think about working with others, even though you do get a little exposure to working with other people in level 1. So that is ultimately what I wanted to come on here and say today. And that's just a really short and sweet live that I have for you. Something I'll be talking about tomorrow is Reiki second degree and what that is all about, and how it's nicknamed going deeper within yourself and going deeper in your community. So tune in tomorrow and we'll start talking about a little bit to do with Reiki second degree. And if you have any questions about what I've said here, please post them below and I'll be happy to answer them and maybe even respond a little bit tomorrow before my my next delving into Reiki 2. Again, if you want to know about level 1, aka Reiki first degree dates, there's a list of them on my website, www.wordpress.wayoflifewellness.com. You can also go to my Acuity scheduling page to sign up for that, and there's a link under Book Now on my website. And once you click and you go to Acuity, you'll be able to see my listing of all of my Reiki classes and be able to sign up. I am also offering master classes, that's master practitioner, and I'm also offering master teacher, which I'm extremely excited about, and that is December 1 and 2, I believe. And the master teacher class is it's near and dear to my heart. Not that level 1 and level 2 isn't, and that master isn't either. And something else I'd like to say, because I see a few people commenting that have already taken level 1 and level 2 and beyond, that if you ever want to repeat a course, if you ever want to come in and review, bring all your materials and stuff like that, I'd like to invite you to come review that for a special price, which is also listed on my website. And you can bring all your materials that you've learned, whether you took the class with me or another teacher, and you can come and review that class. So I think it's super important to review, get back into the energy, get back into yourself, because this is a practice. This is not just a method. This is not just a modality. This is a commitment that you're making with yourself to devote yourself to learning how your internal environment works. And I just want to say congratulations to you courageous beings who peek under the veil and who want to do the work and dive in and just see what's going on there. So, you know, the road is paved with lots of interesting things, and I think Reiki is just a way to explore that rich environment that's going on inside of that light being of yours. So, all right, I will take my leave now. Hi, Jackie. Hi, Claudia. Love you too, beautiful. And I will talk to you all tomorrow. Bye-bye.